evening.
Good
How
evening.
how are you? How are you?
I
Can you hear
can
me?
hear you. Yes, I hear you.
Uh, why don't you answer me? How are you?
I think it's so.
So, are you still feel tired?
Yes, also.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go on to the lesson today, so that you don't need to speak a lot. Okay. So anyway, today we are going to finish this lesson that we left on the weekend on last week. I'm sorry. Uh,
Yes.
okay, so do you still remember the story of the lesson today?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what question do employers like to ask?
Can you repeat again?
Okay, so what question do employers like to ask?
Um, the employer like to ask. Tell me about the difficult situation, conflict, or challenging you face in the workplace.
Okay, so yeah, that's right, but uh, it's better if you answer like uh, uh, questions. The question employers like to ask uh yeah are can she hear?
Yes.
Or maybe you can say difficult I faced in the workplace. Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe you can say employers like to ask employee, no, candidates questions related to difficult situation, conflict, or challenge that those candidates face in the workplace. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So do you understand how to answer this question?
Yes.
Yeah. So what skills does employer want to check from a candidate?
What skill?
Yeah. So I got you a question. Have you ever talked when you are working at your company?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you talk when you go to work?
No,
Oh my God.
I like keep silent.
Yeah.
It's not important. I didn't answer.
Okay. Yeah.
Just time message, and they asked me, why are you get sick for a long time?
Okay.
I think the skill the employer wanted to check in candidates all of the strong skill the employee shows them in the interview.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What skills? So in the lesson today, you can see here, the employer is actually checking your critical thinking skills. Okay. So the critical thinking skills are skills that employer wants to check from a candidate. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You need to, based on the lesson, to answer my question. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because in reality, in real life, the employer want to check the candidate a lot of things. It's not just critical thinking skills, but in the lesson, we have this information like the employer is checking your critical thinking skills. So that's why you need to pick up that information and then answer me. Okay.
Okay.
So what is important in answering the questions from an employer?
I think the employer answer the question
Mm-hmm.
patterning to a time you are faced with a challenging typical situation in the workplace. You can use example to uh, how you take care handle the skill such as the leadership position. And you can give in the answer and use the PAR system.
Yeah. So yeah. So what's important is that you need to think of some good examples that involve you handling and resolving a problem. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That is the most important thing because when you do that, you demonstrate your skill, especially your problem solving skill. Yeah. what happens at steel construction?
You work with two partners, and when before the deadline, they disagree the idea.
Yeah.
And this can finish the structure, and it's a drafting.
So they didn't agree with each other, and then
And then they have a plan and learn and communicate with each other to explain difficult
yeah,
into the good idea to finish this work.
yeah. So what was the results eventually?
And then after that, they agree for the situation and finish his job.
Yeah. So how did she feel about the situation? A manager.
She feels she can improve the leadership skill. And she can have her ability to collaborate as and work as an intelligent part of team.
Integral.
Yes,
Integral. I'm sorry. And integral part of a team, and while growing in her leadership skills as well. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you need to do? What do you need to remember when answering questions related to handling difficult situations? Mhm.
I think you need to remember you can try to the difficult in this situation.
Here, we have that in the lesson.
Yes.
Okay.
Answering the question, but pertaining to the time you were faced with a challenging typical situation in the workplace, and you can use example that demonstrate how you stepped up and took a leadership position. Like collaborate.
Okay.